Hi everybody, how you doing? Hey, look, it's the big poster for my debut Titan directorial uh, debut, Nightfall, which won a Grabby and is still available and currently on sale on DVD at the Titan Men store. I'll put a link in the video. Maybe I'll even put it on my own blog. If you've been looking for my blog, I no longer am part of the Gay Daily Hot team. I now am just doing jasonmark.com, mostly because I just don't have the time to put into it, and John Teagan has been doing the whole thing by himself, and I just felt like it was totally unfair to be part of the team when I was hardly ever there. So I am no longer part of Gay Daily Hot. I'm now just doing jasonmark.com. But I think anybody who reads the blog is fully aware of the fact that I'm not really around there anymore. But you know, it's been, and there was no drama there. John and I are still friends. We still chat when he needs help with like a tech support thing. He calls me and I'll just go in and help him. You know, there's no there was no drama there at all. It was just my job as head of production for Titan Men now. Yeah, how fucked up is that? That was not expected. I was very happy about that. But I'm way too busy with that to be guaranteeing that I can be part of Gay Daily Hot, so I've had to move on. Dear Jason, me and my partner of a little over 5 years, we have a great relationship and a great sex life. Our relationship is open, so we play together or separate, and my partner really wants to bareback just between us. And I just don't want to take that risk. I mean, I know condoms can break. I just don't know how I should tell him that I don't want to bareback. I feel that if I do tell him, he might think that I'm not in love with him. We'll get to that in a second. I just feel that because we are open and we play with different people, we could come across someone that has something and one of us could get it. I'm only 26 years old. I don't want to get anything now, and has very to live with it. And has to live with it. Just typos, autocorrect typos are the bane of my existence. Because I'm dyslexic and I don't even notice that I'm doing them, and I'm just typing away, and suddenly I'm telling my mom about my asshole when I was talking about my casserole or something. I mean, that's never happened, but it probably will at some point, so that'll be really funny. Um, so there you go. Um, and people think that I'm ducking things all the time. Go figure on that. I'm only 26 years old. I don't want to get anything now and have to live with it for the rest of my life. What do you think I should tell him? Okay, so the honest thing that you should tell him is, I don't want to bareback with you because we're an open couple, and there's always that possibility that I could come home with something and you could come home with something, and I love you, and so therefore I don't want to hand it off to you. And that's just the way that it goes. My husband and I have been together for almost 23 years, and we still use condoms. And we're not even really an open couple. It's just that that's how I prefer to do it, and I always have, and I always will. And there you go. This idea that you think that he won't love you if you want to protect yourself is ridiculous, because that means that, and on top of that, you're also protecting him. I mean, let's not forget that that's actually a pretty important part of the whole thing, is that you you're protecting both you and your partner when you're using condoms. Okay. There are other options out there. I haven't really tackled the whole PrEP and Truvada thing on my YouTube channel yet, anyway, and I'm not sure I will. I might. I've addressed it like on my Facebook page, and it always just turns into this big crazy clusterfuck within 5 minutes, and I don't really feel like wading into that cesspool filled with flesh-eating worms just yet. However, it's definitely something you might want to talk to your doctor about. I am not a doctor, but I am allowed to stick my finger up some people's ass as part of my profession. That's I don't actually do that. That's if that's I don't I don't do that. That would be a violation of about every single workplace ordinance in existence. So I don't actually do that. That was a very poorly timed, distasteful joke. um, you're right. Condoms can break. You want the peace of mind to enjoy sex with your own boyfriend. Um, One thing that actually I think is really positive is that you've got this open relationship, and that's not the problem, right? You're not jealous of seeing him with other guys. He's not jealous of seeing you with other guys. That's not the issue, which means that the two of you have a really good, intimate, trust based relationship anyway. So telling him, this is how I'm going to do it, and I need your support on this. Um, that's how you should handle that. If that's where your comfort level lies, like it does with me, then that's what you do. And no boyfriend, husband, partner, fuck buddy should ever try to pressure you into a position where you're not taking the precautions that make you feel comfortable. Ultimately, we're all responsible for our own health, and if that's what your decision is, then that's what your decision is, and he's gonna take it. And I have a funny feeling that if the relationship is as solid as it seems from the way that you describe it, he's probably going to be just fine with that. And that's it. You might want to approach it from the idea that you're also protecting him, because if you're open, there's always that possibility that there could be something out there. And there you go. This is my first Shut Up Jason real advice thing in a really long time. And I think we might have to start doing these again. So keep asking me questions. It feels good to say that.